Are you ready, Jack Farmer?
I have been waiting for this all month. The temperatures here in California.
Wait, here it comes. Hot start. I can feel it already. The energy is up, and it is gonna be my friend. I can hear the music. My friend is here. You know who my friend is, right?
I'm scared to...
There he is, Cam Gates, baby!
Just like he takes his time to defend his title, taking his time to get out to the ring here to kick things off. I've been waiting all month for this show. The temperatures have been high, and so have the expectations after a huge LA Rumble.
That was a huge LA Rumble indeed, and Cam Gates, look at that jewelry he's wearing around his waist. He is still your Santino Brothers Inner City Champion. I'm gonna start calling it the official Cam Gates Inner City Championship.
Who wears a jacket in this weather?
Somebody who's fashionable.
Cut it.
Quiet down, he's talking.
If you could just give me 1 second.
There it is.
Right now, Rob Shit, Big Dick Haas, and Cameron Gates are in the ring, which can only mean one thing. Legends Never Die is now the Cam Gates Show.
Yes. That's what these people paid for this.
This is about more than him.
And Cameron Gates is here to remind everybody just who the true champion is. Because at the LA Rumble, I put an end to that inner city wannabe Lucas Riley, and I defended my inner city championship like I always do.
Amen.
By taking short.
And boys, you too. You guys were excellent. The night was excellent. In fact, it was almost perfect. Almost perfect. Me and Haas, we were in that LA Rumble. We were throwing people out left and right. Hey, shut up, I'm talking over here.
Yeah, show some respect, people. You're champion speaking.
Me and Haas were in that LA Rumble. We were throwing people out left and right. Rob Shit was doing his thing. It was almost perfect until it wasn't anymore because it was ruined by Doomfly. Being thrown out of that Rumble by Doomfly was, without a doubt, one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. But you know what? I know that will never happen again because I have you two. I have faith in you two. You two are the best protection that money can buy. You two, you guys are my keepers. You guys are Cam's gatekeepers.
Yeah, I love it.
Good, right? And the three of us are CGK.
CGK.
Get used to it, write it down. Take some notes.
And tonight, Rob Shit is gonna bring home the first W under the CGK name. That's right, baby.
These guys are nothing but hired thugs.
Hey, they're taking care of business, and that's all that needs to be done around here.
That's what this all comes down to. Just a couple of hired thugs by Cam Gates because he can't get the job done on his own.
That's rude, and I'm going to tell him again, you're not getting into the after party tonight when he wins. And I say it when, because I'm Team Cam Gates all the way, baby.
Well, speaking of teams, a team that a lot of people are jumping on these days is for this man, Alec Tomas, someone who has been putting in the grit and the heart and the determination in all of his fights over the past few months here at Santino Brothers, looking to get some positive momentum here tonight.
That's all he can be here with, because at this point, Alec Tomas is just a footnote. He's a stepping stone. He's somebody that just gets another W for somebody right now, because as much as he's been a tough competitor, there's no belt around his waist. There's no championship opportunity for him.
Well, a win here tonight may change that. We'll have to see.
Wait a minute. I thought this was a one-on-one. Who's coming out now? Oh, wait a minute.
Here at Legends Never Die, we don't start things off with a one-on-one. That's just so typical. It's Santino brothers, baby. We're going to kick this off with a four-way dance as Alonso Alvarez makes his way to the ring. One of the best technical wrestlers you're going to see here in Santino brothers.
Oh, he is making the big mistake, making eye contact with the star of the show, the Cam Gates show. Not a good thing. I know Alonso's a very angry human being, but you can't be starting off that match making direct eye contact with Mr. Gates.
A wise man once said, "The geek shall inherit the earth."
Oh,
wait,
boy.
that was me!
Oh, no.
And as the music kicks off, that's who you think it is. It's Darwin Finch, the punk rock Poindexter, making his way to the ring. Someone who is a huge fan favorite here at Santino Brothers. You can hear the people jumping up to their feet as he goes out and greets each of them one-on-one. How can you not like the punk rock Poindexter, Darwin Finch?
Oh, please. Listen, this isn't a science fair. This is a wrestling match. And smart move, Darwin Finch. Use your brain. Get away from the champion. Don't come near him. Don't breathe his space. Oh, boy.
Darwin Finch is a wrestler that has never lost sight of what's important, and that's the fans going and making sure to thank each and every one of them as he gets into the ring. Darwin Finch, how do you not smile when you see this guy?
Well, the Void didn't smile when they saw him because they totally annihilated him at the LA Rumble, and maybe that's a little edge that Darwin Finch has to join this merry bunch.
One fall. Introducing competitor number 1. From steel bars and train yards, all the way from Skid Row, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Infection, Rob Shit!
Listen, I got my booster shot. I'm all about Rob Shit. Come on. Yes.
I don't care how many booster shots you have. I don't think it's enough.
Listen.
Introducing competitor number 2. From Glendora, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the handsome one, Alec Tomas!
That seems like someone you would have managed in your managerial career, Alec Tomas. Seems right up your alley.
Introducing competitor number 3, from the wrestling mat, weighing in at 175 pounds, the king of takedowns, Alonso Alvarez!
See, there's somebody I did manage, and he's got the fire and the fever and the anger that I need.
And introducing the 4th and final competitor, from the Galapagos Islands, weighing in at 839,145.885 decigrams, he is the punk rock Poindexter, Darwin Finch!
Darwin Finch, you really hear the crowd getting behind Darwin Finch here. They seem to already have a favorite in this one.
Listen, the crowd doesn't win matches, the wrestlers win matches. So Darwin Finch can be all like, I'm friends with the fans, but when he's getting his ass beaten in that ring, fans are going to be helping him. They're not going to help him.
Getting into a shoving contest, it looks like the competitors here are fighting over who gets to push around Darwin Finch before it all boils over, and now the fighting happens quick.
What a cheap shot by Alec Tomas, taking advantage of Rob Shit not looking, but I can't blame him, because if Rob Shit's not looking at you, you gotta look. You gotta take your advantage where you can. Oh my God!
Darwin and Rob go over the top rope, and Alonso tries to take advantage, but Darwin's there, rolls over the top, off the ropes, and goes over the top rope himself. Shades of the LA Rumble here early on.
I swear to God, what is going on here? It's chaos already. You can't blink.
And these guys, they are kicking the action off fast. Santino Brothers, we don't like to wait. We want to get this thing going.
Right.
And these guys are doing exactly that.
No slow boil here. This thing is already on fire, and Rob Shit is lighting up Darwin Finch in that corner. I mean, I have to say it, Team Cam Gates, I'm a fan. Rob Shit is my pick.
Well, Rob is someone who, frankly, could do well in a match like this. Well, maybe not right now, but Rob is used to being in barroom brawls and prison riots. This is the exact kind of menacing situation he would do great in.
And as we saw this week, he can clearly hold his tequila way more than you'd ever expect. Him and Haas were tossing him back left and right, and boy, oh boy.
Look at the face of Alonso Alvarez as he throws up a big suplex. Get a quick exchange there as both men caught off guard a little bit, I think, but Alec Tomas gets the better of it. Hits an enziguri and is now back in charge himself, firing up and trying to get the fans behind him before hitting a huge boot in the corner. Is he going to make it 3 for 3?
This is almost like a pool table for him, where he's just lining up balls and just hitting them in the corners like that. Oh my gosh, look out!
Tomas takes to the air and takes out both men. He goes for a pin. And Alonso there to break it up and going back right into Alonso's wheelhouse, hitting that German suplex. No one seems to be able to get the upper hand here, as it just feels like nothing but offense. And Alonso now throwing Darwin.
Right, they're all getting a piece of each other right now. But what you're missing, and this is why I'm a prism of excellence, is you have Cam Gates and Haas standing on the sidelines. There's a clear advantage that I'm looking at right there.
And that's the problem with this whole Cam Gates group. Oh my goodness, did Alonso Alvarez didn't hit just one, didn't hit two, but hit 3 German suplexes all at the same time.
That is strength, that is determination, that is power, baby.
As Alonso goes for the pin here. Now I gotta wonder if maybe pinning Rob first, the one that took the brunt of it, got another pin here. Oh, but Rob was in the ropes. Alonso not to be deterred, going for a pin again, and we get another foot on the ropes. That's the risk of doing those big kind of suplexes. It's hard to keep guys in the middle of the ring.
It almost makes me want to jump out of my chair and help manage Alonso, because at this point, he's not using the ring awareness that he should be. He's got to get those people away from the ropes. He's got to make a solid pin on one of these guys.
With Rob with the double finger salute to Alonso before hitting Alec Tomas. And you know, you see matches like this and you'll see alliances form and fall apart and reform. Not in this one. This has just been every man for himself the whole way through so far.
And as it should be, because we've seen how that has fallen apart. I've seen too many screw jobs happening in the middle of the ring. You shake hands on it, you're like, yeah, but only one person can win this match.
Speaking of winning, I actually spoke to Alec Tomas earlier today, and he said that if he doesn't win, he might have to go back to the drawing board. He's been putting up gutsy fights week in and week out, match in, match out, but always seems to come up short. And if he comes up short today, he says that maybe he needs to start rethinking things. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out for him. And
I hate to agree with you. I feel like Alec Tomas may need to look in the mirror and see how handsome is he, really. Let's be honest. He needed a style change, in my opinion.
Well, normally I discredit most of your feedback, but that's a situation where you know what you're talking about, so I'll give it to you.
How dare you?
I can't question the fashion of the Prism of Excellence.
Never. Alonso Alvarez, though, setting himself up. What is about to happen here? Finch! Oh, good God!
A sling blade DDT combo? Can you call it that? But what's Haas doing on the outside? What's going on with all? We got a pin.
Right? He's being smart. He's guiding his friend. He's watching the playing field. He's like a coach on the sidelines right now.
Halston body. I thought after the LA Rumble, the madness was going to slow down a little bit, but these guys are just keeping it going.
There's one thing I know about Santino brothers: the madness, the craziness, the wildness. You can't blink. Again, this is why we want people at these shows, because this is unbelievable wrestling, and you never know what's going to happen.
Rob dropping down Darwin on his head with the S-head buster, trying to keep PG. We got a pin, but Tomas was here. Tomas was there to break up the pin. Otherwise, that could have been it. I think Darwin Finch, you can still see him trying to recover from that brain buster move. Tomas looks like he's looking to finish it with a move of his own.
What is he trying to do? The double underhook suplex, and now, he turns it around.
We get Rob off the ropes. And again, over the top rope. Rob thinks that he got rid of the problem, but Alec Tomas, not just yet.
Loving that, taking out that arm. That didn't feel good from here. I can just see it. His face is in pain. That's not a handsome face.
It looks like Darwin has a theory on how he can get the win here, but I think that just brawl with everybody attitude that Rob brings to the ring is something that might be giving him this edge here tonight, but I don't know, maybe there's a science-based way to win this. We got like a cradle brain buster there, goes for the pin, but before we even get the first count, Alonso breaking it up.
Listen, my eyes are wide open right now. I had all feelings that Rob Shit was just going to take this, knock it out of the park. He's got friends on the sideline. Right now, I honestly cannot predict it's a four-way dance for real. There is no clear winner. There is no clear advantage being taken right now.
Go for that Tiger Powerbomb. Oh, that big move. We've seen Alec Tomas win with that before, but I think the damage done to his arm from Rob earlier in the match has slowed him down, but he's firing up, calling to the people again, climbing to the top rope, and what does he have in mind? And Rob is in a dangerous spot, but Rob sees it coming, drives that knee, and he doubled Alec over.
Oh, with the weak arm, too. Smart move on Rob Shitsmart. He's tearing those ligaments right out of that arm
we
socket.
saw worked over. But
what? That was it? He got him.
Here is your winner, Rob Shit.
Oh, Cam Gates' team is up.
Rob with a huge win. You're right, Cam Gates' team, a strong start, but Darwin Finch ever so close again. Not getting there in time. Alec Tomas tapping out to Rob here.
Rob saw the advantage. That arm was already weakened from earlier. Handsome Alec Tomas not being smart, protecting the arm.
What's this going on? Rob standing on the throat of